Yeah, we back.
We back. So I was telling you about Mr. Douglas.
Yeah.
He was one of them kind of neighbors, elderly man.
Yeah.
He living closer to the court than me because the edge of the fence and he wall, this little space between them. That little space. And then he wall. Your basketball, football, flannel ball, anything over there, that's it. That's it. I cannot remember anybody having anything good to say about Mr. Douglas. Depending on the mood Mr. Douglas was in. When that ball reach over there, man, pop!
One time.
It was one time. You know? Now neighbors like that, I do expect people to, you know, deal up now, but it ties back into what we're saying.
Yeah.
How you live
Yeah.
will impact and determine how people
Treat
deal
you.
with you and treat with you now. And we have to keep them thing in mind. We have to keep them thing in mind.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we fast approaching elders, eh? You know, the speed life moving at right now, just now we go be elders. And one of the things that I realize as well that missing is the mentorship. The mentorship of the youths. You know, you're growing up and you're going about your life and thing, but you're seeing this one little youth man on your street where you find, you're really sure what's going on with him now. And it's like nobody cares. He pass, he's supposed to be in school, he pass, going out the road, when they see he pass, he come back with KFC. It's like, you don't have school now. You know what I mean? I see him on the street, right? Because I'm not allowing, anything I don't want for my children, I'm not allowing it to happen for nobody else on the street. Right? And people might take that the wrong way, which is fine. Come here, really telling you how to raise your children.
But that is also to show you how we mindset tree from what we grew up seeing.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know for
I
sure.
could not be school hours.
You're mad.
Everybody know
You have to be in school.
Miss Ann and Mr. Dexter they send Kester to school. I could not be in school hours. What are you doing?
We're supposed to be.
Yeah, or you home? You know? And you have to have a proper answer.
Yeah.
Because they might stop whatever they're doing to carry you home.
Them days gone, boy.
Now the trainer them have nothing to answer to outside of home.
Yeah.
You understand? Especially if you're in a house where the parents or guardians encouraging what you're doing. Mentorship to me comes in many different forms. Where I think plenty of the young people in the African communities, the African-based communities, do have somebody older than them that they can come to and say, I like this way this do here and I'm interested in doing it. It could be plumbing, welding, painting. Woodwork. It could be education. You find out that this man is a teacher or this woman is a teacher. I want to be a teacher too. You understand? This man is a soldier. What does he do to get in the army? What can I look forward to when I go in the army? Nothing like a thing. Or, as you now say, you looking and seeing, you're watching a youth man there passing a day, and they see him ponging a nail and you realize, all right, like he like them, because you pass 2-3 times and they see him ponging something. And they talk to him and you know, all I know is a carpenter thing. They think, I see he like them thing. Yeah, boy. I could train him and I could teach him. All them thing and then weight gone.
Yeah.
Because when we talk to people like Uncle Errol and them, and elders from that age group, and even at the low layer, hear them say plenty time, how they learn what they do is from somebody in the community who the parents send them to work with. And we had to go back to them thing.
Yeah.
We have to go back to that. We probably didn't have the word faith in them time called mentorship.
Yeah.
But that is what it was, and
Yeah.
that is what it is, and that is what we need today.
And I think part of the issue now is I don't know, like everybody seeing one another's competition now, boy. I know where that come out but you know, it's like you paint your wall, I'd paint my wall. You fix your roof, I'd fix my roof. It's like, what the hell, dog? Like you didn't know you wanted to do that all the time. I'm just saying. You know, and it looking like they don't want to train the youth because they don't want the youth to replace them. But I rather hear youth say, boy, Mr. Kerron is who teach me, you know.
And I experienced that, you know. One of my saddest experiences as a young black African businessman is going by somebody who is print, who know me through my father since I small so. Know me running around in Bata. I know the type of man my father is, the way he tried to raise me and my siblings and things. Know that. And I come to you for advice because I'm looking into doing my own printing. And your line to me is, you trying to take all my work hour. There's a man that, as I say, so this was 7 years ago. This man know me since I before in double digit in age. I could have about 7, 8 when I since I'm man know.
Which would put you a significant space between the two. Yeah?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's where you see me as a that's why I tell people, some people let's take it as a disrespect because it is when I say it. But it's only a disrespect if you use it. Mm-hmm. We have too many elders in the African community and not enough elders.
Yeah.
And the only people that take that statement as a disrespect is the elders. He was an older.
Yeah.
You understand? Because at 42 years old, I'm not hesitating to give anybody any type of information that they will need when it comes to printing, where there's game of supplies, whatever. Because you ain't doing what I'm doing.
Sure.
First things first, 2 people I see try to copy this. Why does do with the Nubian experience? One of them was as recently as last year. And he get a little publicity and everything, but you can't go back by his shop now and find nothing African.
I saw the Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, the same imitation is the best form of flattery.
Yeah,
so
no problem with it, because I know
that.
I sincere about this. You understand? If I wasn't, I would not still be doing it. Mm-hmm. There's a dream and a vision I have to provide people with something that is uniquely us.
Right.
Like, when somebody see that T-shirt on you, they no, if no, but no, maybe, that is an African representation. That is what I want to do.
Right.
Right? And that is what I does do. Mm-hmm. But to some people, it's all about a quick buck.
Yeah.
You know? And whatever trending is what I'll jump into now.
Yeah.
And I make a statement years ago and my partner didn't agree to that at all. You understand now, space. I tell them, some other partners, up to now, they're still engaged. I don't ever want my clothing line to be trendy. Ever.
Trends is die.
Exactly, but they couldn't understand that again. Like, trends is fade away, but it's a real thing that we spend plenty money for, and we youths coming out here when we now start to work and thing that we would never use today.
Facts.
I want it to be every day you're comfortable. But outside looking hot, much on a vest, and this is an option for you. Mm-hmm. You understand? I don't want it to be, you watch it in the wardrobe like, nah. Yeah, nah. I don't ever want it to be trending. Trends is fade away. I want it to be a part of your lifestyle.
Yeah. So coming out of that, the next item was support. Right?
You know, we could do episodes
on episodes on support. But this support I'm talking about is more along the lines of friendship,
right,
relationship, friends, brothers, uncles, family now. You know, because a lot of times in our own families we have people suffering. You know, and they I ain't telling you to just take up somebody and mind them, you know. But I'm simply saying that we reach a place now where it's so difficult. I try to reach out to my siblings. You know what I mean? My little sister, like my eyeball, so there's always check up on she, make sure everything going good. And sometimes it has become overwhelming now, you know, and she pulled me up the other day and she tell me, hey, as a big woman now, right? And you could give me a little ease up now, right? Allow me to make my mistakes and things. And I had to pull back because I realized she right now.
Yeah.
You know, but it's because of the fear that I have of what I'm seeing taking place. I don't want that to happen with her.
Yeah.
Right? I know what I experience as a brother. It's 5 brothers I have. 4 brothers, sorry, and 2 sisters. My bigger sister, she in the States. But to say that any one of my brothers help guide me a particular way and, you know, hold my hand to do certain things, I can't say that.
Right.
Right? Now, don't get me wrong. It's one of them in particular. He used to carry me to cinema. You know, he gave me a little chain and them kind of things. He was like the bigger brother, right? And then I have another big brother living in the States and that kind of thing. But what I'm saying is that support, right? Right now in the pandemic, we know it are people who, whether it's brothers or sisters, cousins, need that support, Jed. You know what I mean? And we seeing, look at the Coast Guard fella the other day.
Sadly.
You understand? God rest his soul and thing. The man showed no signs that he was heading down that road. You know, and it is a difficult thing. I mean, I experienced one of my family friends commit suicide and thing too, and I was like, up until the Sunday before he do it, the brethren was normal. He was lying by my in-laws and them. He spent the whole day, went to church with them the Sunday morning, which is not normal. So sometimes I feel like when you see somebody doing something out of the ordinary, you have to start to pay attention.
Red flag.
Right? That is a major red flag. Me, no psychotherapist, but I'm saying those things tend to be the signs of how come I never, like me, when I go by my mother and them, it's in and out, like a breeze. You know what I mean? But if you find I lingering, tell yourself, my mother does do it all the time. She'll be like, nah, something wrong with my son. But at the end of the day, that's emotional intelligence that we lack in. Because we can't look at our children now and see they're suffering from different things, whether it be identity, whether it be self-confidence, whether it be mental issues. You know, I mean, not allowing, we don't give people that space to come and talk to us anymore. And I think that's one of the things that I built my barbershop on. Right? I wanted a space for men to come and talk privately now. Right? That's why you see I don't have no 10 or 15 body in my shop. It's me alone. So when them fellas come sometimes, the shop quiet. And depending on how you enter the shop, I would know what's going on. If we talking or if we ain't talking. Right? From the time I say, hey, what's going on? And depending on how you reply to me, I would know we going down the shit talk road or we going down the serious road or we ain't talking at all. I just cut your hair and send you on your way. Because sometimes people just don't want to talk. But I would ask, hey, what's going on, boy? You ain't seen yourself today. Nah, you sure, boy? And I would try to drag it out of you know. And when they start to talk, sometimes it's not necessarily a conversation, you know. The person just wants somebody to talk. And just listen to what they're saying. And plenty times I get WhatsApp after, Kerron, boy, I really needed that conversation today, boy, thanks. You know, and that little thing is keep me going.
You know, I honestly think that one of my purpose, one of my mission here in and on this realm is to do that. Because it are people, and we grew up learning and following certain things, right? There are people who I would consider they're in a better position in life than me, especially financially, that will reach out to me to ask me advice. Same thing, talk and, you know, listen to them and thing, and I'd be like, all right, okay. And one of the things as I get old, I make it mandatory, I would never do, is turn you away when you reach out to me. You understand? I try my best when people reach out to me.
Make time.
To make that time, right? Today, again, with the family and the support, it ties back into what we were saying earlier, the life so fast-paced right now. Sometimes we even just sit back just to watch and see how things are affecting how it making we react, how it affecting the people around we based on how we react and all them little things now. And that's why we have to go back. I keep saying this since the pandemic started, and I want to say it again here. We had a more family line. Stop saying get together. I don't use the word unity again, you know. That word like it just frighten black people, boy. That word just frighten African people. They will start back to have some line.
Well, you know, strange enough, I think that is one of the positive things that come out of this pandemic.
Yeah.
You know? People hide into Lime now, you know.
I telling them, I said it leading into Christmas last year, and it most likely will be the same applied this year. We'd see an increase in family get-togethers. And we did.
Because remember what they did is they take it away.
Yeah. Right.
And that's human behavior.
Plus, you couldn't go to the fancy places and them. Outside wasn't thing, so the best thing is, you know, let me dress up with the garage here or the gallery, let me dress it up on the backyard, and everybody come. And we saw an increase in that. And that was healthy for us.
Plenty people planting. I seen real garden. And
you understand?
Not just to eat, I'm talking about nice little croton and hibiscus and thing. You see
So-
that increase in that as well.
All them little things is support, you know. Because not all the support is about talk.
True.
Not all the support is, hey boy, what going on? I come to see you. No, sometimes I call, yo, was you seen, boy? You see that game yesterday, boy? And that simple little conversation, take that person out of that negative, downward little set of emotion that was in, and lift the spirits. You understand? And as I say, it could be as simple as that, but sometimes we also go a little further. When we see something, we have to mention it now.
Correct.
You know? But family and that supporting, we had to do that, boy. Wait to see what I tell my boy. African people have one nuclear bomb that we don't use.
What's that?
Family. A man is, years ago, a man is a African people, black people have access to a nuclear weapon that we don't use, which is family. Because when we families come together and stand up strong, the big set of wealthy people in this country here, one of the things they is talk about is family with them. And they keep it with their family. But it always have family mentioned. Whether it's a positive or negative, it's always family.
Well, I'll tell you this, where that is concerned, I always thought my family was big so. My mother, my father, my aunt, my cousin, and me. I'm a big brother, 6 of we. That is what I thought my family was. And then, when I was 30, I can't remember how old I was. But I ended up stumbling through Digicel when I was working and thing. I ended up stumbling upon a lady in our company, watching me up and down. She said, "You're a high man?" I say, "Yeah." She said, "Where you from?" I said, "I'm from Tongue." And she tongue, have high man in Tongue. So you mean, where's this woman seen by? Killer, only to realize that the whole Aguaya and Mayaro is high man. The first reunion I went to, shake my cage because everybody looking like me. The dark, the red, the fair who come in.
But they look like you.
But they looking like me. All of we had the same nose and the forehead. And I had to big up my cousins and them down south, down my arrow, big up Crystal, Auntie Pamela, all of them, for doing what they do. Every 2 years, they have a big reunion, right? A big reunion. I'm talking about this planet. And this last 2 years here, I know the next one is chaos.
All kind of whole people coming out. Yes, because we weren't able to do it
because
right now.
we haven't been able to do it for so long. And we long in. We have a little WhatsApp chat there, we be chucking one another and thing, who's sending food and then my cousin Clara sent the man make a chow with one pump city dread. I say, why you wicked?
That.
I wicked man thing. So I mean, it just showing you that, the family, the units coming back together.
We have to keep it, we can't let them open back everything.
No.
And we
forget
forget
about
everything.
it. And one of the things I am guilty of is because I work for myself. Sunday's my day. Supposed family day, right? But I noticed recently, and I kind of beaten myself now because 2 Sundays ago, my children come and ask me to play a board game with them. And I tell them I'm not in the mood. Right? And in hindsight, I feel like I should have just go and play the game. Because ultimately all them things is bonding experiences. And because we working hard to provide for them, yes. But we also ignoring the fact that we're not spending time with them.
Yeah, boy.
And
always feel sometimes a little guilty.
Yeah.
Even up to last night, I doing some work.
Yeah.
Daddy come and lie down with me and my daughter. She's wanting to lie down with she for she to sleep and thing. I was like, no, I'm working. You always do that. Just come and lie down with me. And you'll do that tomorrow because I got. And part of me feeling bad, but I have work to do.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to, in my mind, juggle how to do this, boy, because I didn't want to stop or lose the little pace that I go in that and thing. But what she needs is important. That's what she accustomed to. Right. And I don't want she to stop until she old enough to stop, and she's stopping because she old enough. I don't want her to stop because she not getting it.
Right.
And I tell you, just last night I ended up stopping. I ended up saying, here we're going on. I done tired. The child woman come on, and sometimes we start to listen to them.
Yeah.
And simply by coming and asking you to play ball, that's saying we have plenty. I mean, we could play with daddy.
Yeah.
Because it will have a time. I accept, even though my daughter is only 5, especially with all the gadgets and things that they have, I accept that it will have a time. She don't really want to do all of that with me.
True.
Right now that she wants to do all them things with me, I try my best to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, folks. So we'll be back. We're going to take a little break. 2 minutes.